Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Pantsless Tables. I am your GM for today, GM Void, and we are playing Tales from the Loop. We're going through the published campaign 4 Seasons of Mad Science, and we are on our third mystery, Creatures from the Cretaceous. I'm going to let everyone else introduce themselves, and then we'll go to a very quick recap of what happened in the previous episodes, and then we'll continue our adventures or misadventures with the kids. Everyone, please go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Hello.
I'm gonna go first. Oh yeah, you're gonna go first.
I'm alphabetically first. I'm used to going first. I'm sorry.
Do it. I was just gonna say I'm gonna go first because I'm loud. So go for this. We'll do alphabet instead of volume.
Hi everybody. My real name is Amber. I use she/they pronouns, and I go by analog_Amber online. And I am playing Audrey, who uses she/her pronouns.
Hi. I'm gonna go second because I'm loud. My name is Chanelise. My username pretty much everywhere is also Chanelise, and I use she/her pronouns. And today I am playing Georgette Abigail Martin, commonly known as Jet. Also she/her pronouns.
Hi, I'm Stålenhag. I use she/her pronouns. I am also playing Mary Lee, who also uses she/her pronouns.
Awesome. So previously on Tales from the Loop, we caught up with the kids on what they've been doing ever since autumn, and whatever happened with the strange machine which was attracting adults to it, like bees to like honey or something like that. I don't know what the saying is. Forgive me. But yes, after all that, the kids had been had rejoined school, and it was quite for a bit until winter break started, and some strange disappearances started to occur in and around Border City. A former scientist, now a professional cyclist, went missing, and the search for him had been slightly difficult because of the police force being understaffed. Some rumors about large animals roaming around in the woods by someone named Dorothy, which was covered in the just give me a second. By someone named Dorothy, which was covered in the local news. And amongst all of this, Milo's and the kid's friends. Friend, her name was Stacy. So Cooper and Sonade's friend Stacy, who they had met in the first mystery during summer, had just informed them that her dog had went missing. Her dog Ham had went missing, and she was very upset about it. And that Cooper's mom had told her to sort of distract herself until Ham is found. So she had decided to just put up posters around town, and she had asked for your help to find Ham. She told you where they were on a trail near the Red Mountains, and near the Red Mountains, and that is where you should probably start, near the woods, near the Red Mountains. So you guys then made your way towards the woods near the Red Mountains, and that is where sort of you started tracking the footsteps or something like that, where you met some teenagers who were trying to find the dog, because finding the dog has a reward of $25 in the 1980s, which is a lot. These teens wanted the money to travel to Las Vegas and start their musical career. But yeah, you guys made a deal with them that you're just here for the dog, and if you guys find the dog, they'll give them the money, but they still decided to search for it either way, because they weren't just going to sit around and do nothing. So yeah, you guys then made your way to a hunting cabin after some strange occurrences happening around you, where you guys found that one side of the hunting cabin, a complete wall was entirely broken, and there was some blood inside. Clearly, someone had been living here. You found a backpack there which had a journal. It was the journal of a person who had been hiding here from what looks like whatever this person has written in the journal. It looks like from dinosaurs. So your fears came true because of all the occurrences that have been happening around you in the woods. Soon you realize that the journal said that a scientist had opened a time portal to the Cretaceous period, and some dinosaurs had made their way into the 1980s and wreaking havoc in the jungle right now. If the time portal isn't closed soon, more and more dinosaurs will come in through the portal, and it'll be hell on earth. Right now they are still in the woods, but it won't be very long when they start venturing into civilization and into more the city eventually, once the food runs out. So you guys then decided to go to this other house, sort of this farmhouse, which was mentioned in the guy's journal. And as you were making your way towards it, you found the body of the person the corpse of the person who wrote the journal. He's completely mauled by what clearly looks like dinosaurs. You also realize this is the same person who is the former scientist. The former scientist and professional cyclist. He had gone out of his way to go to a different trail on the Red Mountain rather than his normal trail on the Boulder Beach, and which is the reason why people couldn't find him. And yeah, before you could think about anything here, you heard some noises from the woods, and sure enough, you were being tracked by dinosaurs, two velociraptors to be specific. It was very scary as you guys stumbled your way through the forest, the tree branches, the high grass. People stumbled and fell over, and they had to be picked up to finally get rid, or rather outrun the dinosaurs. But eventually you made it to the farmhouse of the farmhouse, where you saw it was completely fenced in. There was a metallic fence and everything. All you had to do was jump over it, and you guys did very quickly, very efficiently. And the velociraptors were kind of just agitated that they couldn't get to you, as you realize that there are like a lot of dogs in one of the shelters or sheds here in the farmhouse, which started barking so loudly that the velociraptors just kind of turned around and left. And in that instance, you heard the door sort of swing open behind you, and a woman in a wheelchair sort of popped out of it and cocked her shotgun and asked, "Who the hell's out there?" And that is where we left off the session. So we'll start from there. Just as she asks this, she turns towards the shelter, the dog shelter, and she asks the dogs to she shouts at the dogs to shut up, you guys, it's just some kids. She then turns her attention towards you. You kids, what are you doing here?
Jet is just screaming.
The dinosaurs after us, help!
Dinosaurs?
There's big creatures outside.
Well, yeah, I thought it was a bear or something, but what are you talking about?
It's not a bear.
Flying dinosaurs!
That's not a bear.
I've never seen a bear that looks like that in any of the books I've read.
Well, you guys seem shaken. Everyone just well, you've already hopped the fence. So just come on into the house. It's fine. You guys are safe here. The fence will hold.
But they can fly. Are you sure?
What do you mean? Jet
Look.
runs, scoots, boom.
The
Just get into the
safest
house.
place right now is for you to get inside this house. If you're really saying that there are dinosaurs out there, don't waste any time and get in here as soon as possible. My dogs will take care of everything. Don't worry. They're the good sort. They're strong.
I wanna run in faster and just investigate for weapons. Like the door's open, right? She's still outside.
Yes. She he puts her shotgun in the lap, and she then backs her wheelchair and sort of shows you the way inside.
Oh, she's coming in, like right behind us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So can I just? She will be watching. Okay, then I'll just quietly walk.
Are you looking at the shotgun?
Yes. I wanna. If she has one, she must have more inside. That's all I'm assuming.
So as you walk inside the house here, the house is in kind of a bad shape. There are several walls covered with photo wallpapers, showing tropical beaches with palm trees and blue waters. It's kind of dirty and smells of stale food, and is cluttered with like too much furniture almost. The electricity is down. And so this person has sort of made fires in the two fireplaces, and lit some candles to get some light. If I hadn't previously mentioned it, yes, the sun has set, and you guys were in the dark in the forest, in the woods, being chased by raptors. But the dark sort of brooding atmosphere of the forest, and compared to the warmth of the fireplace and the lights and the lit candles and everything, even though there is no electricity, is just kind of soothing and calming, at least for a moment. You feel like you can finally take a breath. You can finally breathe and calm yourselves and think about what just happened. But yeah, there are also two more dogs in here aside from all the other dogs outside in the shelter. They have tags on them. One says Ni Hao and the other one says Kowai.
What are the dogs' reactions to Jet just running in past our owner through the door?
They just kind of perk up and stand up on all they perk up and stand up. It's like they start sniffing around. They don't like bark or anything. Once the owner enters through the door, they just sort of just calm down and just walk towards her, and she tries to calm them down. Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's just some kids. It's okay. You can go ahead and sit over there, she says, as they sort of just calm down, wag their tail, and go back to where they were sitting down on like a mattress. But they do have their attention towards you. They sort of gauging what you're here for. They're sniffing around. Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys all enter, she's like, "Oh, okay. Let me close the door there." She walks up to the door, closes it. There are like multiple locks there, interlocks, and then she turns towards you and, now, dinosaurs, you say?
Yes, they appear to be dinosaurs. Velociraptors, I think.
Look, I don't know. I just thought that they were like bears or something.
You didn't see them?
Sorry?
You didn't see them? They were on our heels.
No. Unfortunately, when I opened the door, I saw some shadows going back into the forest. I assumed that it was again those bears who've been sort of pestering me uh, for for like a day now, maybe more, maybe for 2 days.
They've been around here bothering you.
Yeah, I mean the dogs outside, they just sort of drive them back into the forest. But I've been lucky, but I don't know why the electricity is gone and the telephone lines are off. I've been trying to contact. Telephone lines went off today uh, in the morning while I was talking to the morning news. The electricity has been gone for a day now. I don't know what's going on. I have no contact from the city. In my condition, I don't think I can just walk out there in a wheelchair. And
Did we all hear the morning news? 'Cause I know we did as like players, but did our characters confirm to have heard that?
it's up to you.
Yeah, I think Jet heard that on the way to school because she goes to school early.
Well, it's the summer. It's the winter
Winter.
break.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's winter break. Okay, then maybe she
Yeah.
didn't hear. No, she didn't hear it.
I think
Absolutely
I think that Audrey probably did because her parents are like, they're the read the morning paper, listen to the morning news type of people.
Mm.
I don't
Her
think
dad
my-
works nights, so she didn't. In the morning, all the media is just the music that she likes. It's not like the radio or anything.
Well, if you say, if I have to believe you that there are dinosaurs out there, I guess that makes a bit more sense on why the telephone lines are down and all the electricity is down. Because I don't know if a bear could reach onto all those poles and I don't know, destroy them or anything.
Do you have any flares or any way for people to know that you're out here and maybe you're unsafe?
Unfortunately, I don't. I used to live here with my husband. He passed away a couple of years ago. But
Oh.
I've been alone ever since. We raised all these dogs together, and I don't think I can leave this place um, with all my babies here. But no,
Where are we anyway?
we
Hmm.
we are near. We are somewhere around the Red Mountain. If you're from Boulder City, then you need to head south from here to get to the city. There is
Okay.
the Red Mountain Road, which will lead you directly to the Boulder City, I believe.
Oh, okay.
There's another farmhouse towards the north. It's owned by some like crazy scientist lady or something, from what I heard. But yeah, that's basically it. There's another hunting cabin. I heard another fella a couple of days ago trying to um, I don't know, contact me or something. But again, like maybe it was the bears or something. What I thought
What
was
do you
bears
mean?
who
What do you mean by
drove.
contact?
I don't know. He was. I saw some light coming from the hunting cabin. Maybe this fella was trying to notify me of the bears, or I guess now I know
Wait,
them
so
as monsters. As dinosaurs.
light. When was this that you saw the light?
2 days ago, I think.
2 days ago. Uh, do we think that because we found we saw the body and stuff, and I know we didn't like get a chance to like hang out and look at it, but do we think that that seems to like track because homeboy's house is a half gone, so I don't know that that would have been very efficient in trying to get a light signal over to someone else. But does it feel like, yeah, it probably was about 2 days ago that this happened?
What was today's date? Do we know? Like in universe.
I think I mentioned previously, I'll have to go back and check, but I think it was like 17 or something. 17th of
Okay.
December, maybe.
Because Jet in game, Jet has reopened the journal and she sees that the last date on the top says December 14th.
Oh yeah, then it's December 15th.
15th.
Okay, so that
Yes.
was just yesterday. So
Yeah.
he warned her and like was still alive to like write about it for a good day.
Jet has
Yes.
Jet only has the journal open for a couple of minutes, just kind of skimming it before she hands it to the lady and says, I think you should take a look at this.
She takes it from you and starts reading through it. I guess this might have been the guy who was trying to warn me about the dinosaurs.
Yeah, we found it at the hunting cabin. It's like half open. Like it's
the wall
cracked
is
in half.
the whole wall is gone, and there's all these scratch marks. And she like makes a hand motion that's like a big scratch mark to like not that like a bear or something would make. It's like bigger than that. She tries to like visually indicate that.
Like bloody ones and like dragged. I think she was about to say like dragged body and then remembered that that's not hypothetical and they did find the body and it was nasty and she threw up and then she just stopped stalking.
We found the man. She'll finish what
she needs to.
Jet was trying to say. Audrey is like, we found who we believe to be the man that signaled you.
Oh, where is he?
In heaven. Very innocently, just says, like not sure how to be like, he's dead. So,
oh, honey, I'm so sorry you had to witness that. Oh, this is really bad, isn't it?
It wasn't very pleasant.
So nasty.
It must have been really hard for you guys to be out there. Well, you're safe here now. I don't know if when the telephone lines will come in, maybe if one of the loop engineers the telephone lines, and maybe we can contact the police and get out of here. Until then, I think we should all just stay here. There's food. You also hear like a small generator inside, which is powering. Just give me a second. Which seems to be powering a coffee maker and a record player. Yeah, I have some coffee. I have food. I have music. I have my
My dad
dogs.
doesn't know where I am.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble if we stay here.
I know, but we'll get in much more trouble if we stay out there.
I think our parents would rather us be alive. But wait a minute! I just thought of something. You have all these dogs. Have you seen this dog? And she'll like show the like little flyer of Ham. And
you sort of she leans in and she squints a bit. I don't believe I have.
I thought maybe the dinosaurs chased him this way. I hope he's okay.
Are you looking for this dog? Is that why you're out here in the woods?
Yes, our friend's dog is missing.
I see. That's very nice of you, but you've gotten yourselves into. Trying to keep myself calm. This okay. Why don't we have some food first? Think about what we're gonna do. Obviously, we need to contact someone out there somehow, and make sure that you guys are safe, and we get out of here as soon as possible. Um, you know what? Yes, we should think about it with a full belly. So what I'm going to do is I have some food left. I'm gonna warm it up, and I'm gonna serve all of you. We should eat, and we should then think about what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do uh, afterwards. Okay, just sit down, just calm down, uh, have some water, uh, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot to mention what she looks like. I sent a portrait of her in the Four Seasons chat. She
I love her.
Oh, I don't think we didn't exchange names either.
oh yeah, as she sort of walks her wheelchair, she turns around and she says, "Oh, by the way, my name is Dorothy. Um,
Of course
I
it is.
you can call me Dorothy." Um, so yeah,
My
she
name's
kind
Jet.
of yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just said of course it is without a character because she looks like a Dorothy in the picture, but in character, Jet says, "My name is Jet."
Mhm. She says, yeah, she again, it looks like she usually uses the wheelchairs, but when she gets to the kitchen counter, she I mean, she can walk with sorry, what do you call them?
Crutches or
Crutches,
a
crutches.
walker?
Yes. Crutches. Yeah. Um, she sort of she is dressed in very like slightly colorful clothes with like a pink sunglass on her head, pink sunglasses on her head. Um, yeah, and she sort of starts warming up the food. So, what you guys are doing meanwhile, uh, as she warms up the food for you guys?
Um,
She did. So just to remind you guys, she did mention that there is another farmhouse towards the north, which is owned by a crazy scientist lady, as she said. Um, there are you did see um, in the yard outside. There's a tractor and there is a pickup truck outside. Obviously, there are many dogs. Let me just make sure how many dogs are out there. Um, there are like 20 dogs in the shelter out
dang.
there. Yes.
And what
Um,
the sun has gone down, but like what time is it?
it's you look at the clock. It's 9 p.m.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out late.
Can I make a skill check to drive the truck back
I was
home?
I was just gonna say, does Audrey, does Audrey know anything about driving? I think that she, in like she knows that it's against the rules and would typically not do something like this, but this is a situation where it is danger. And I think that she, she's pretty clever and she understands that, like, in a situation where, a situation where there's danger, that it is okay to break the rules for safety.
Okay, I
Right.
think yes, I'm back. I think I lost
Okay.
you guys for a bit there.
Okay.
I thought that was just me.
Yeah. What is
Oh,
a game of Tales from the Loop without technical debt?
exactly. The loop is malfunctioning. It's fine.
Yes, the loop is causing distress.
So it was where I lost you somewhere around when Mary Lee was talking about making a skill check to drive the pickup truck.
Yeah,
Yes, and
Audrey. Hmm.
Audrey was with her. I was wondering if Audrey maybe knew anything about driving, thinking that even though it is against the rules, that Audrey would know that safety is first, and it's okay to break the rules a little bit if you need to help keep others safe.
I mean, it's really up to you. It's really, and you'll have to ask her about it, and obviously you'll need to make a skill check to drive the pickup truck, drive the truck. But yes, you can if you want to.
Wait, ask her about it?
Ask Dorothy about it.
Yeah, because what if the truck doesn't even work? That's like not even. Yeah,
I
so
don't think she's gonna be allowing a bunch of children drive a truck.
well, what if we ask her if she can drive the truck, and then we can offer to help her with like the foot pedals.
If she can stand, she can drive.
Yeah, she probably. I just want to look around the house for weapons and then approach Dorothy for taking us home.
You look around the house. Like I said, the house is kind of in a bad shape. There are like many wallpapers and like framed pictures of tropical beaches with palm trees and blue waters around. Um, yeah, she has, like I said, a generator on, and the generator is currently playing. Which is connected to a record player, which is currently playing what sounds like a song from Hawaii or something.
I love her so much.
And yeah, there isn't much to sort of go around and look. You can,
Okay.
as you go around, one of the dogs approaches you, like Nihao approaches you, and like he starts sniffing your hand,
Oh.
and then just sort of takes his tongue out and starts wagging his tail.
I let him lick my face.
Yeah, he licks.
I give him belly rubs while he's licking my face.
And then as the other dog, as you do that, the other dog just sort of perks up and just starts walking towards you also, and then lays down and starts wagging her tail.
Oh, I am going to sleep on the floor and let them both climb on me, and I'm just giving both of them belly rubs.
My gosh, I love it.
All right. So sometimes sort of after like 15 or 20 minutes, as you guys play with the dogs, the dinner, Dorothy sort of returns and she says, well, dinner's ready. If you guys can join me in the kitchen at the dinner table, let's have a hearty meal and then think about what we're gonna do. As you guys all join, she slightly turns up the volume, turns down the volume of the record player, and as you guys started to eat, she just asked like basic questions like where you're from, who's your family. Um, I guess we can sort of play it out. So, yeah, she sets up all the plates. She serves the food. It's I'm sorry, I should have prepared this, but it's Hawaiian cuisine. I don't exactly know what is Hawaiian cuisine. If you guys know, feel free to
Real
add it.
Hawaiian or like Hawaiian American fusion, like because
Hawaiian
I'm
American
thinking of
fusion.
Hawaiian pizza, like not authentic.
Oh,
That's what I'm
I was
thinking
thinking like spam and rice. that's immediately what I thought of, like spam musubi. Like, Audrey will help or offer to help her set the table and just get ready for the dinner. I'm assuming that's one of her chores that she has at home.
Jet has been wherever she's been invited to sit or stand or whatever. Like she took the glass of water that she's been given and she just parked wherever it is polite for her to be, and she's just been like sipping the water and wringing her hands, and she kind of fell into herself. Like she's very withdrawn. She's frowning and she's like puzzling something over her mind. She's very obviously worried about what they're gonna do next. So she doesn't move until she's been invited into the kitchen for dinner. And then she goes and she sits down again and she's very polite dinner guest, like script behavior.
While Dorothy and Audrey are setting the table, I just wanna take a look outside if I can hear anything or see any dinosaurs that might have followed us. Do I?
You look through, like, there's like blinds, and you
Mm,
take out one of the blinds and you look around, and right now it seems calm. The dogs outside, they're not really, making any noise or anything. It is a quiet winter evening or night, I guess. It's 9 p.m. Um, there is some, uh, because it's the woods, like there is some, noise for like birds and other like sort of night animals. Not much, but yeah, it sounds calm out there for now. So yeah, as the table is set, she's like, so tell me where you guys are from. I'm assuming Boulder City, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your parents work at the Loop.
my mom does.
Yes, my mom and dad do.
I see. And what grades are you on? Are you in?
Oh, how old am I? 13. So I'm
I
in
wanna.
eighth grade.
Is it the same in the US? I
I don't know. So I guess relative to Audrey, um, Mary Lee is what, 14, right?
yes, she's 14.
So she would be in the ninth.
No, she's 13 right now.
13. So at
Yeah.
the same grade as Audrey.
Mm.
I guess Georgette's in the 7th grade, but she's 12. But I don't remember. I haven't established when in the year she early or late in the year she's born. She could be either. But she doesn't answer actually. I think she just says yeah to Boulder City, and then what do your parents do? Locks her down in silence.
But she notices it, but she doesn't say anything. Well, it's really brave of you of your kids to get out here into the woods to find the dog. Is it one of your dogs?
It's my friends.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Very brave kids.
Actually, I'm a bit worried that my mom's gonna get very mad at me. So, do you mind taking us home in the pickup truck after dinner? It seems like it's quieted down.
I would have loved to, honey, but in my current condition, I don't think I can drive. The pickup truck hasn't been driven in a while. Um, might have broken down. My husband used to take care of it, but the past couple of years just hasn't been used.
Is that why? Like, if it worked, would you be able to drive it?
No, unfortunately not. Like I said, in my current condition, and she sort of looks towards her wheelchair. I can't. I'm sorry.
Maybe we could help. We're pretty intelligent kids.
And
Sorry?
I said maybe we could help. We're pretty intelligent kids.
Are you
And
now?
that-
Well, go ahead and make a manipulate check. Sorry, Audrey, you were saying something.
oh, I will assist with that. Yes, and be like, yeah, we are.
Yeah, go ahead and make a charm check. Sorry,
Mm.
I'm running another free league game, and it's manipulate in there, and not charm. But yeah, go ahead and make a charm check.
Okay, I'm going to use a lock.
That point. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
No successes.
Damn.
You want
I
to
did-
push? Audrey, you can use your luck if you want to.
I will do that. With sugar on top, pretty please. No!
Chad, do you wanna triple support us?
Jet,
Oh,
please.
well, wait, okay, you might have to actually
She
kind
says,
of,
she
because
says,
she's gonna cry. Jet's gonna cry.
before you start crying, she says, I don't know, kids, you guys just, I don't know, are you even like six? I don't think you're 16, like big enough to drive. Are you sure you can handle this? Yeah, like I said, the truck might be broken down. You'll have to fix it. And if I don't know if you know anything about fixing trucks, I certainly don't. I don't think I can help you there. I think we just have to wait it out. And
I mean, what's wrong in giving it a try? If the truck works, it works. You can use it later on if you wanted to as well.
Did the barking of the dogs? Is it the barking of the dogs that scared off the velociraptors?
yes,
Okay. So as they're talking about the truck, Jet she brightened up at the suggestion of being driven home. She was crestfallen at that's not possible. That's why she asked, like, well, why isn't it possible? And then, okay, crestfallen again. Now she's very obviously chewing on like she's gone somewhere else in her mind. And above the table, what she's thinking about is, what if we walked the dogs to the next farmhouse? Would the dinosaurs leave us alone long enough so that we could get to this other person? But she doesn't say any of this aloud. She just looks like she's thinking.
So I wouldn't know about this.
So with that suggestion, Mary, do you want to push your luck? Or do you want to push your roll?
I already have a condition. Can we first?
Which condition do you have, by the way?
I need to check. I have exhausted.
So you did have food, right?
So
it was a
yeah.
it is a nice hearty meal, and with that you lose your exhausted condition. If you have exhausted or scared conditions, you can remove them. Just one condition.
Okay.
So after removing that, I'm going to push.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go.
2 successes, amazing. So with an additional success, she keeps you can have a bonus effect. She keeps believing you. You have formed a lasting relationship. She will take risks to help you. She will try to persuade others to believe you. She's frightened, confused, or impressed, or infuriated.
I want just to help me. Yes.
Okay, cool. So she's like, well, if you kids can handle it, I don't mind handing you the truck so that you can go out and ask for help. I know that there's, like I said, there's another lady living towards the north. She ended up buying that property some years ago. Me and my husband, we tried to talk with her, try to contact her, try to set up dinner and everything, but she didn't seem the sort to be very social. It's this very crazy scientist lady who had all sorts of robots in her farm, helping her out.
Oh.
Is she a type of crazy that would point a gun when we approach her?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past her.
Okay, scary.
That is the closest. That is the closest thing that you can go to with the pickup truck. But if you want to go back to Border City, it's going to take some time from here.
I think we should try to see if she's home.
How long, like how far away is it? How much time is it going to take us to get there?
With the pickup truck?
Yeah.
Somewhere around 15 minutes.
Okay. Fine. I want to go check out the crazy lady.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't call her a crazy lady, but I want to go see her too.
I want to just see badass robots. My best friend's a robot, you know?
Okay. I want to go home.
What about you?
I mean, we said that we were going to help, right? So if there's any way we can help, then we should probably do that.
Help with what?
She just sort of like puts her hands out at like everything right now because they do have, they still have a dog to find. They have dinosaurs to help take care of.
She looks a little bit frustrated, but she doesn't want to. She's wary about expressing the feeling that she's having at the moment, so she just kind of like frowns and like does like a little like a I don't know. I guess she squeezes her like she like does some kind of little repetitive movement with her hands, and then she doesn't say anything.
Okay, so I think we're first just gonna go check if we can get the truck working.
I'll help.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do that as well.
Okay, cool. So you finish your dinner. She then leads you out down the ramp from the front door. She goes to a shed and she gives you some tools. So she's just like, here you go, kids. I don't know much about fixing trucks, but if you do, go ahead, you can try. I am gonna feed the dogs for the night and watch you fix the truck from there. So good
Oh,
luck.
did we get the journal back from her after she looked at it?
Oh yeah, she gave you back. She gave
Okay.
So the pickup truck is an old Chevy, 1983, and it's in rough shape. But you'll have to like take a better look to see if it can be fixed or not. But yeah, go ahead and make a tinker check, and because both like someone with the highest tinker can make it, and because everyone is helping, you'll get a +2 to your check, +2 dice to your check.
I do have a little bit of tinker.
I have 0 in tinker.
Yeah, then you go ahead and do it because my tech's also really bad.
Yeah, I have a 1 in tinker, so I can try.
Yeah, your tech also matters. If you have a higher if you have higher tech and low tinker, still they'll probably give you more dice than someone who has low tech, right? So just let us know how many dice you're going to roll based on your tech and tinker. You guys, you get a +2 from help from the others, and you also get a plus from the tools that Dorothy provided. So that's +3 dice to your base tinker check.
So you could probably just roll 3 more dice and see if you get more successes.
Okay. With this, I forgot how to add more dice.
I think you just click on the white button at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good to know.
Yeah, I don't see that.
There's towards the bottom, center bottom, there is the loop symbol. There's a circular button there right beside the cog. You click on that and it shows.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
So add 3d6 is there and roll.
Oops, that was way too many d6s.
We'll take the first 3. But yeah, you got 2 successes. You got 2 successes. That's perfect because you need 1 success to figure out what's wrong with this thing and 1 success to fix it.
Oh, yay!
So you take some time as to figuring out what's wrong. Me personally, I'm not a very cars guy or any sort of mechanical person or anything. So I know some words like capacitors.
The car works.
or some fuel
It
rods,
starts on.
or the engine or something. Maybe some wires need to be rewired and circuits need to be fixed. Maybe some oiling needs to be done. And yes, you do all that with the help of everyone present here, all 3 of you. You take about an hour or maybe 2 hours to fix up the car, and as you take a breath in anticipation at the first try of you turning the key and checking if the truck is working or not, you turn the key, the engine purrs and starts to, you know, starts working, and the car starts.
Engineering.
Yes. And the car starts, and every one of you give like a sigh of relief that you finally have an escape out of here. And yeah, and Dorothy just kind of looks at all of you, just sort of smiles a bit, and then she sort of, rolls her wheelchair towards you guys, and she's like, well, aren't you kids handy? I never thought I would see that truck working again.
And
And I try to just rev it for her. Woo!
Yeah, it's been a while, couple of years. Like I said, my husband used to take care of that truck. I used to drive it once in a while, but not very much.
well, can you drive it now? Question mark.
Do you not want to drive the pickup truck? Or do you...
I mean, okay, listen, safety first, right? If she can, then that's great, and if not, we have a backup plan.
Adventure first in this club.
Look, kids. I would love to help, but I feel like you'll be at a vast disadvantage. I know the rules and everything. Usually, I would be like, I should be the one to drive, but I have my dogs to take care of, and all with all those animals out there. I feel like you guys should head out, get some help, and I'll hold the fort here as much as possible. So just this one time, I think you should take the truck, and once you're done getting help, you should come back here so that you can get me and get me and my dogs out.
It's wild that she's just letting us go, because I was prepared to have Jet try to lie and say that she's 16, but she just left her driver's license at home, or her permit at home.
Yeah, I love that.
She's big for her age. She looks older than she is, so she's gonna try it.
This lady's like, what am I gonna do? Drive it? I can't do that. Like, you guys have fun. Okay. Great. This is excellent. Thank you. Absolutely. We will safely drive your truck.
Well, I really hope you guys succeed in getting some help and finding that dog. Once you do visit me with him. Don't forget to get back and hand the pickup truck over. Don't let the cops find you.
Yes, ma'am.
That goes without saying. I don't think a lot of people use that road towards the north, but you can probably find a truck or two transporting some material from here and there. But yeah, it should be safe unless there's dinosaurs around. I guess that is when you're screwed.
Can I
wish
get
you
a
luck.
shotgun to protect ourselves from the dinosaurs?
Absolutely not.
Can I charm her somehow? Can I be cute, get a lot of dogs on me and charm her again for the gun?
Look, I already gave you the truck.
She's like, don't
not
push
good.
me.
I already gave you the truck. I'm not giving a bunch of kids a shotgun. Okay? Do you know how to work this thing?
Yes, my dad taught me how to shoot guns. That's kind of the only thing
fine.
he taught me.
I can drive. It's fine. I left my permit at home. That's why I didn't like. I'm not supposed to drive without an adult in the car, but I got it. Thanks. Like, she kind of like mom arms Merrily as like Merrily starts talking about guns and not cars, and just like, no, we've got it. Thanks.
Remember, we have a car.
Huh?
Do you still want to try to charm?
Yes.
You're gonna need 2 successes. Go ahead and make
Holy. Okay.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Got it?
Yes.
No
It's
fucking
always for the
way.
guns. It's for
No
the
fucking
guns.
way. No fucking way. I'm like, surely you
Stop
won't get
it.
2 successes. Surely you won't.
No, even the app agrees. It merely needs guns in this game.
Let merrily shoot a gun.
A working one, even.
Yeah.
As you, so how do you charm her? How do you convince her?
So I get very emotional. I go like, so my dad, he doesn't live with us anymore, but when we were kids, he used to take me out on the wilds and we used to shoot cans in the forest, and that's the only thing he's taught me, and I think that's the only thing I'm good at. So
Oh my god.
I assure you, I am taking this gun only to protect us, not to use it for any ill ways.
I'm so sorry I laughed there. It was so sad, but I just remembered
I
like all
know.
the sob stories that we had in us.
I know.
History.
I'm trying to bring that back. Like I'm going with that. I'm trying to sound sad with like I'm trying not to laugh, guys.
Yeah. So she thinks about it for a while, and then what the hell? If you guys really, if I really have to believe you, I think there are really dinosaurs outside. You guys need something to defend yourselves with. I have my dogs here.
Sorry.
But
That was out of character.
Yay!
she doesn't say anything. She just says, "I have my dogs here, but out there you'll need some help." So, and then she sort of the shotgun is on her lap, and she just takes it and hands it to you.
I legit like take it in a very honorable way. Like I bow my head down, put out both my hands, and like lift it off
Oh my god.
from her. And then I hold it towards the side on one side with my finger off the trigger, and I start walking towards the truck. I say thank you so much, and I start walking.
Now remember, hands of the trigger, fingers of the triggers. You only use it when you really, really have to, as the last resort. Okay, and do
Yes,
not point
ma'am.
it at your friends. I'm sure you know that already. I'm sure your dad taught you that already.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I just making sure it's pointed towards the ground or on one of my sides.
Okay.
That looks absolutely incredulous about what she's just witnessed. And she's like so tempted to like voluntarily just dissociate just to release herself from this present moment. But she holds on. She stays in the moment.
Audrey believes that story is true and thinks that actually that is the truth as far as she knows.
God damn it.
All right, guys, it's getting late. You should head out and find some help and help this old grandma get out of here with all my dogs. Go on now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Go on now, get. She says, like we're one of the dogs.
Yeah.
Who's driving?
Okay. So
And
Mary
what skill do we use for driving?
Tinker.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
Mary Lee has the gun. So I think that if something were to happen and the gun needs to be used while we're driving, it shouldn't be Mary Lee. I do have the 1 point in Tinker.
Mm-hmm.
So
I want to be sitting at the back. If it's possible, put all the windows down. Open
Okay,
up
that's
all
fine.
the
Yeah,
windows.
we're doing drive-bys now.
I thought you were gonna be like
kids.
literally shotgun like in the first the front and then like Jet would have had to like fold herself up into like the little half, like the fake back seat that some trucks have. But yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
So the truck gives you a +3 bonus to whenever you try to use that truck against something. That is, if you want to ram a truck into a dinosaur,
damn.
you get a +3 bonus.
Oh my God.
So
So
okay.
who wants to ram some shit?
We're not ramming anything with
Jet wants to go home.
Listen. This is really, I understand this is really cool, but this is a tool to get us what we need. And right now we need to get somewhere else safely.
See,
and so
I got that, Audrey. I just meant who's driving.
I mean, I read a book about it once. I could probably figure it out.
Do you think you can see over the dash though?
Oh yeah, do we need books? What's our height compared to the pickup truck?
Yeah.
Because I
I
know
was-
Audrey's small, right?
So I was my full height in 4th grade. Yeah, I was my full height in 4th grade. So
Okay.
I'm assuming she's probably about at her full height at 13. So I bet she could drive it. I can drive a pickup truck. I'm 5'6".
Okay, cool.
Right.
So, does someone want to describe how you start the truck and head out? So what she does is what Dorothy does is she there's a mechanical sort of a button towards the where the metallic gate is, just right beside it, and she goes over there, rolls her wheelchair over there, and she presses the button, and the metallic gate opens up, and then she just sort of gestures for you to start the truck and
So Audrey will jump into the driver's seat, and I imagine for her it's like looking at an airplane console for the first time. Like it seems like there's a lot happening. But she's read a book once about driving a car, and she's seen her dad do it. So she goes ahead and starts it up, and very important question, is this a manual truck or is this an automatic truck?
Interesting. What would Audrey be familiar with? That's fine.
Automatic's going to be easier, so she
Yeah.
wouldn't have to shift. So thank God it's an automatic. So she puts it in drive, and she like very slowly takes her foot off the brake so that it's like barely rolling.
Okay.
I
As
start
all of you-
screaming. Why are we going so slow? Are we moving yet?
Oh my
Are
God.
we there yet?
And then Audrey will put the brake all the way on. She'll be like, safety first.
But are we moving yet?
We will be as soon as you stop yelling at me. And she's like, you can see she's really stressed. Like she would normally never be like,
Yeah,
Just
I
assertive.
noticed this is the first time that Audrey's like raised her voice against me. So I'm like, okay, I need to calm the fuck down. So I sit down and I point the gun at the is it like one
There's
of
probably a
those
gun
pickup
rack in
trucks?
there.
Hmm?
There's probably a gun rack in the truck, in the back window.
Oh, what's a gun rack?
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a like a guitar rack. It has like little metal arms. You could just kind of like hook a gun, like a rifle on it.
Oh yeah, if that's there, then I put the gun on there and I start looking outside, just watching if anything is coming close.
Mm.
No, it seems quiet for now. So you start, you pick up the speed and you head north on like this trail is not, it's not exactly a trail. This is a road, but it's like very less traveled. There doesn't seem to be any any vehicles around or anything, because it had rained for much of the day. The road is a bit slippery, but Audrey, you struggle for a bit, but then you're able to take control and drive safely onto the road. There's woods on both sides of the road, and there's a lot of like leaves and twigs and small branches here and there onto the road. So you sort of drive around them a bit because this road is just not maintained whatsoever. But yeah, you manage to drive for about 10 minutes when you notice from the headlights a truck appear, another larger truck appears, like a cargo
Jeez.
truck appears in front of you, and you immediately sort of press the brakes, and everyone sort of jerks a bit forward a bit as you notice that as all of you notice through the headlights that there's an overturned cargo truck here on this road.
Oh.
It's turned towards its right side, like it's just turned over.
The headlights are off or on.
They're on.
So can
it's
we
night.
see? No, our headlights are on. The cargo trucks.
The trucks, yes, they are.
Okay, so that means I won't be able to see if there's anyone driving in the driver's seat or anything.
There doesn't seem to be any noise coming from the truck. The headlight of the truck itself is blinking, so it like gives a very ominous feeling as you notice it. It is just pointing towards the woods, and it just flashes a tree as it blinks periodically.
Merrily roll up the windows, please.
I think we should go check.
No, we can roll up the windows though.
Well, what if somebody's hurt?
What hurt them? What hurt them in a truck? What hurt them inside of a truck?
Well, the trucks. You said the truck's turned over on its side, right? So
yeah.
So do we see like
velociraptors can knock a truck over?
Audrey, can you see if there's skid marks, or like can you figure out if the truck was pushed or slipped?
Yeah, can I from the driver's side of the pickup truck see if there's any like skid marks on the road or like tracks on the side of the road that would appear that it just drove off, or if it got helped by dinosaurs?
Helped by dinosaurs, yes.
Make an investigate check.
Okay. One success.
Perfect. So you take a look through just from inside the truck, or are you getting out?
I'm just from inside the truck from now.
Okay. So there are some skid marks. Definitely looks like the truck tried to again like stop and sort of slipped a bit onto the road, but doesn't look like it was overturned because of that. Clearly, as you look around with the headlights and you notice some huge talon marks onto the side of the truck. Something has overturned this truck.
So I'll point to the big scratch marks. I hate calling them scratch marks, because it sounds like it was a cat or something, and not a huge dinosaur.
Gashes.
Yeah, I see that. They're like really big gashes on a metal truck, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I see that, and I'm like, I hate that you're right, Jet, but Audrey, we need to try to get past this right now.
Okay. It kind of gives her like a little bit of like a side eye, but it's not really reading as annoyance, because she is just, her face is just a mask of abject terror.
Okay.
So
So,
yeah, so
what-
I'll keep going.
Yeah, go.
Run! Sorry.
Okay. So, you sort of drive around it a bit, and as you do, you see a lot. As you do, you the headlights sort of illuminate the place around the driver's seat, and you see a lot of blood coming out.
Oh, yeah. No, we're good. We've already seen
Only
that today.
blood, no pieces, just
No
body.
pieces,
Oh,
just blood. Yeah, it doesn't
okay.
seem to be. That doesn't seem like anyone's in there, but there's a lot of blood.
Do
Yeah.
we see scratch marks
Oh yeah, there are gashes here. Yeah, like I
On
mean the ones
on
that you
the
saw already
seats?
on the seat. Yeah, there are scratches and gashes here as well.
Okay, yeah. Push that pedal. I don't know. Gas that pedal. What is the saying?
Floor it.
So she's probably going like 10 miles an hour, and she gets up to like 15, maybe.
Awesome.
I love how I
So-
said floor it and the subtitle just said fart.
Amazing. Okay, so you guys drive past the truck and onto your way towards the farmhouse, the farmhouse towards the north. Just give me 1 second. Should we take a break here before you reach the farmhouse?
Yeah.
Maybe a
I'd
5-minute
like
break.
Yeah.
10-minute break, and then we'll
10 minutes?
resume at 10-minute break, and we'll resume. I mean, it's sure 5 minutes is fine. It doesn't need to be too long. And then we'll resume, and then we go for another 45 minutes, half an hour to 45 minutes. Is that
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Yes.
awesome? So, if Steve is still here with us, please respond.
Is Steve in the room with
Is
us?
Steve? I was going to say, is there any
Calling the
Steve?
production gods. Summoning them.
Oh, we need a Steve seance.
He did say that he was going to take a nap.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I thought he was going to take a walk.
Get
No,
them.
he said. I mean, he probably took a walk.
There he is.
And he's been summoned. Sorry.
We're taking a 5-minute break. Yeah.
Yay!
Hello, welcome back. We took a short break, and we are now ready to explore some more of what's the situation is happening right now in front of our 12 and 13-year-old kids as they're
We're
dealing with their
totally
mortality. Yes.
Steve.
Yes, we just saw a lot of gashes
And blood?
and no body pieces.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, since you said that you were driving at 15 miles an hour, it takes you slightly longer to get to the camp towards it.
Oh god, Audrey, drive faster!
It's fine,
Talents
it's fine.
after us.
She'll get 20 miles an hour.
Ooh.
She's really speeding now.
Okay, so after like a 10-minute drive, you there's like a signpost of there's like a signpost which leads into the woods, and it says that towards just give me a second, towards Peterson farmhouse, and you need to take an off-road leading into the woods towards the farmhouse. So as you do, you reach there in like 5 more minutes, and just give me 1 more second again. Yeah. So as you reach this place, near the route that you were traveling was Canyon Road. Um, and as you reach this place, this farm is old with several dilapidated barns and what looks like a residential house towards the center of the farmhouse. Um, Everywhere it seems like there are parts of machines, magnetine ships, and robots covered in rainwater and leaves and tree branches. The residential house looks like it has 2 floors. Um, but yeah, that's what you see for now. What do you do? There is a fence and there's a gate which seems to be um, torn apart.
Oh,
Do we see the robots on her compound like Dorothy was saying? Any
No, nothing seems
robots?
to be moving. There seems to be some sort of humming coming from one of the barns, and some sort of light coming from one of the barns. But the residential house also has some light, um, but it looks like it's uh, closed down, like wooded up and stuff like that as well. On the ground
oh,
It
floor,
looks
the upper
boarded
floor,
up.
it'll sorry, planked, like the planks on the
Yeah.
windows and stuff like that.
Oh no.
Um, yeah,
oof.
that's it. No robots outside here.
I
There are a lot of
wanna.
robotic parts. As you drive inside, you see a bipedal robot around 6 feet tall. It has been mauled, and there are big gashes on
Ooh.
it.
Does it look like she made robots to defend herself from dinosaurs?
This specific robot looks like it's a utility robot more than anything, more than any some sort of a weapon wielding one.
Fine.
Robots in general are not made for self defense. They are usually made for industrial work and utility.
Okay.
In the loop,
She didn't.
they were used for war. Um, when they were initially made by a Japanese company, when they were like pioneered, like these bipedal robots were pioneered by a Japanese company in the 60s, I believe. They were used for war for a bit, but then they were decommissioned, and then a treaty was signed that they should not be used for like violent purposes.
From what I like, Mary Lee would know about her, she is the same person who's Ifa's, sorry, Jenny's aunt, right? I believe.
Yes, Peterson is
Yeah.
um, Jenny's mother's maiden name. Yeah.
Yeah. So do I have any idea if she could repurpose these robots for any for use?
If she's a scientist, yeah, sure, why not?
Mm.
Which looks
So
like she is. So yeah.
Interesting.
I think Jet looks around and just kind of she clocks that the first level is boarded up, and she just goes stay in the car. And I don't know, like I don't know how she would communicate it, but in my head her goal would be like, don't honk the horn, don't get out, but like cut the engine, keep your ears like keep your head on a swivel, listen, and like flash the lights at the house.
flashlights.
Like the
Okay.
headlights. So that
Yeah,
someone's
but
outside and needs help, but like not like make a loud noise that makes all the dangerous things like
Yeah,
going
so
on.
okay, I get you. So like maybe you do like a blinking noise with your, or not a blinking, like a blinking signal with your hand.
Yeah, maybe she, because the light's on the other side, on the left side, right? So even if she's on in the front, she can't reach it. So maybe she just kind of like gestures, like flash the lights.
So, Audrey will like stump. There's a lot of, like I said, it feels like if like a civilian were to go on an airplane and try to fly it. I imagine that's how she feels. So she kind of just like things, and she pulls a lever forward towards her, and she realized that made the lights very bright. So she will flash the brights towards the house a few times in a signal of, "Hello, we are people that are out here."
Perfect. Like we got a little SOS going on.
Yeah. She does it in Morse code. She does it in Morse code because she read a book about it once.
Well, this is happening. I'm assuming that no one is really looking at the backseat.
No.
Yes. Yay! So I slowly, I try to put the gun on top of the pickup truck without making any sound. So I'll be, if you want me to roll sneak for this, I'll do it. But put the gun on top of the truck, slowly climb out of the window, try to make no noise, pick up the gun, and towards another side of the headlights, I want to start trying to approach one of the boarded up windows to see if there's any holes I can see through.
You naughty child.
Do we like are we rolling to see if we like if she's sneaky enough to get out without us noticing, or like?
It's fine. I mean, you don't have to roll. If she's been extra sneaky, then you can just talk about amongst yourself and decide like what is happening.
I don't think that Audrey is. I think she's concentrating.
I think Jet would notice unless like she somehow did it in a way that Jet wouldn't notice, but Jet would be pissed and would be like, "I told you to stay in the car," but you might not be able to make her stop, right?
Okay, so
she would be motivated to keep the group together.
I want to be also specific that I'm also constantly looking over to make sure there's no one approaching the truck as well. Nothing approaching the truck as well.
Sure, you look around and doesn't. I mean, for the most part, aside from the truck, nothing really has stood out to you in terms of any dinosaurs being around. I mean, sure, the truck is clearly something that from the dinosaurs there. But other than that, here at the present moment doesn't look like anything. The night creatures, they're are making their usual sounds. So that doesn't seem like there's much going on here other than a humming coming from one of the barns, which is slightly lit up. And you look towards the residential house, and you try to look through one of those boards as the headlight is sort of blinking on and off. You see a shine through coming through. If you want to, you can make a comprehend check.
Oh god damn, I'm the wrong person to sneak.
Okay, let's go. You can do this. I believe in you.
Yeah. Wrong person.
You only have one d6. You have conditions. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have one condition, right?
Yeah. I had to push. Is it worth the luck? Or should I just push again? No,
I think it is. You can do it.
This is something that Mary Lee can only see by virtue of being on top of it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
no, I'm near the house at the moment.
Oh, okay. So you've left the vehicle entirely.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm using my lock. And wait, God damn it. Okay, then I wanna try to see if there's a way to get into the house. I'm looking around then. I do
I mean, the
not.
front door right there, front door's right there.
Okay.
You see a bit of a shine coming through, like reflecting through, and something slowly moving inside.
Is the truck
So
as close to the front door as it can get?
Not as close. I'd say around 10 to 15 feet apart.
Then
away.
I
And it's
think
facing
Jet
towards
asks
the front.
Audrey if she can like get closer, like as close to the porch as she can.
I will sure try.
Okay, you do, and you
Excellent.
start hearing some footsteps approaching the front door.
I am slowly just ducking my head through under every window, making sure no one inside can see me at this point. And I'm making my way towards the front door and just like holding my gun up, my fingers still off the trigger.
Okay. As the footsteps approach and you guys wait in anticipation, the door opens and the headlights shine on this headlights shine and it reveals a robot, um, humanoid in shape with like 4 limbs. Merely as you look at the robot, you realize who he is.
Wait, what?
It's Isaac.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's you, Mary Lee. What are you doing here? You should not be here.
No, you explain to me why the dinosaurs are coming from this place.
Well, it's
Why
kind of
are
a
there
long
dinosaurs?
it's kind of a long story, and you should not be here. This place is incredibly dangerous.
Obviously, it's dangerous. Why are you here in a dangerous place?
It's because my master told me to be here. I'm waiting for her to get back.
That crazy lady is your master?
Yes, the one I told you about when you guys approached me during the autumn about the machine.
But why would you ever listen to her?
Because she programmed me that way.
But
I think Jet has gotten the courage to like come out of the car and kind of like slides in and goes, "We need to get home. Can you help us?"
Surely, I mean, you seem to have a truck of your own. There's no electricity or telephone lines working right now. But if you seem to have a truck, you should get out of here as soon as possible. This place can
Okay.
get incredibly dangerous.
Okay, thank you. Jumps back in the car and locks the door.
try to run past Isaac and try to get in the house.
Oh,
Right. As you do, you start hearing some more footsteps coming from inside, and as these footsteps approach, you realize what these footsteps are. Around the hallway, you see a dog approaching you. It immediately recognizes you. It's Ham.
Ham!
I run towards Ham and I just hug him and let him lick my face.
Okay, yeah, he does. And Isaac says, "Oh, I wasn't familiar that you guys were familiar with this puppy."
I
Of
turn towards
course.
Isaac. Why did you kidnap him?
Oh my god.
I did no such thing.
Then why is he here?
He was wandering around, and well, there was an altercation with some raptors outside. He was clearly in danger, so I took him in. I was trying to keep him safe here and trying to feed him with whatever you have in the kitchen.
What's happening here, Isaac?
It's why don't you all sit down? It's relatively safe for now. I'll lock the doors and I'll tell you everything.
Wait, didn't Jet just run back?
Yeah, Jet's in the back in the truck. But it depends. Like, how close are they talking? If they're talking in the doorway, then she could probably still hear them.
I think we ran in.
Not
You're
exactly in the
inside,
doorway,
right?
but slightly inside. Yeah, inside. Yes.
I guess if Audrey decides to go in, she'll like reluctantly follow.
Yeah, because now I feel like at this point it's like, oh, wait a minute. Marilee's not in here, and we should probably all stay together, and then we'll join. We'll keep the lights on the truck so that there's like, since there doesn't seem to be any power really, we'll keep that on. But is mindful that
Won't that
not to.
drain the?
It
Yeah.
will, but is mindful that this can drain the battery.
Okay. Yeah, I think Jet follows Audrey wherever she goes, but she's very clearly annoyed. Not annoyed, but she's on the edge of freaking out because her one mission is go home, and we're not doing that right now. I don't even know if she clocks Ham. I think she's just trying not to panic.
So, sorry, were you referring to me? Was that Mikey? I spaced out for a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm just like establishing like, so Audrey went in. Jet has followed. Jet's not doing or saying anything, but she's upset. And I guess yeah, that's so who's present for the scene, I guess.
Oh, so you're out there all alone, and maybe you hear like a howl or something, and everyone's gone in. Isaac sort of walks towards the door. Miss, if you would like to join us in here, it's much safer than the pickup truck.
Oh yeah, 100%. If as soon as Audrey goes, like Jet is behind her, going in as well. She's not gonna be outside by herself.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
So, all right, cool. So, yeah, he locks the door behind you, and as you guys step in, the house itself is just give me 1 second. Yeah, so the house seems like it's decorated with half-finished machines and robot parts, mechanical arms which can toast bread slices, play records, operate fans on sunny days, or bring a blanket when it gets cold. The power is now off, and it's all quiet and dark. The robotic arms sort of just hang in midair like dead spider legs. Around the living room where you guys sit down, there is a record player, um, and there's a record right beside it. It says it is a record of an opera. It says the Ring of Nibelung, the Ring of the Nibelung. Nibelung, is that how you pronounce it? I think it's German. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but yeah, it says the Ring of Nibelung. And there is also on the tea table there is Richard Wagner's biography, Mein Leben.
Oh, so this person really likes Germanic opera. Or is studying Germanic opera, or specifically Wagner.
And there are multiple bookshelves filled with a lot of books related to science. On the walls there are photographs with frames depicting Diane in various grandiose postures. In the kitchen, if one of you sort of walks into the kitchen, maybe following Isaac, on the kitchen table there is a book with the title "Learning to Play Synthesizer: Popular Songs for Beginners."
Ooh. Okay.
And he's made like a makeshift bowl for Ham to eat in. Yeah. So as he sort of gets some water for you guys and walks back to the living room where perhaps Audrey and Jet are sitting down.
Yeah.
He says, oh, I'm so sorry for the situation that you're currently in. You see, I am worried that my master has not returned from her last trip through the time portal. As you entered through the gates, you must have noticed that there is some sort of a light coming through the barn. Uh, my master has made it possible for her to travel through time into the Cretaceous period for some research purposes. It seems she's gathering a lot of dinosaur eggs in the basement of the very barn.
What?
Yes. This
And-
portal, and she went out some 3 days ago now, and she hasn't returned ever since, which is why I'm getting worried. And usually when she returns, she closes the portal, and it has been open for the past 3 days because I do not know how to close it. Only she does. And eventually, as the portal had been open for nearly 3 days, a lot of dinosaurs poured out of it, and I had to lock myself in here to remain safe. And then Ham showed up, running away from, or rather fighting, or maybe something, some altercation with a raptor, and I had to use my. And he looks at his arm. Merely, you know that his arm has some sort of a shocking device that if he touches someone, he can discharge like bolts of electricity out through his arm. I had to use some wild methods to get rid of that raptor, but I took Ham in, and he's been living here for the past day.
Will the
Dang.
portal only be
Have
closed from
you?
the inside?
Sorry.
You said something about she didn't come back, and so the portal's still open. Can't the well, no, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Like she's trying to
No.
figure out, she's trying to focus in on how does the portal close, and she asked out loud, can it only be closed from the inside? But then that would trap the person on the other side. Like she knows she wants to get to the root of the problem, but she's a little too, like, her head is swimming a bit. She's a little confused.
He said that only she knows how to close the portal. He doesn't.
I do not.
Okay.
Yes, I do not.
And have you tried to
port-
go search for her?
Sorry,
Have you tried to go search for her inside the portal?
I dare not.
Why? Are you not
Well-
worried about your master?
Well, first of all, I am. I've been waiting for her. First of all, I need to make sure that the machine is not destroyed by one of these creatures walking in. So if I go in and the machine gets destroyed, then both of us will be trapped
It's a great
Do you
point.
want me to
out
go?
of time. It is. You don't seem to have a lot of options here. I
Yeah,
would
we need
hate
to-
for you to ask, but
We need to put an end to these dinosaurs.
if you can't find my master, I'm afraid the portal will be open and more creatures will get out and make our lives much more difficult. We need to find her to get the portal to close.
So we need to go into the portal and find her?
I'm afraid, yes,
Aren't you a robot?
I am.
So
They
why are
actually-
we going into the? Why are we going in?
Oh,
Sorry. I get nervous when my characters get mad because I don't want people to think I'm mad.
Well, like I said, I've been trying to guard the machine as much as possible to the best of my ability. If the machine is somehow destroyed, then there is no way for us to make sure that the portal is closed, even if it doesn't collapse or if it doesn't trap her in the other side.
I want to roll lead while I'm making the speech now towards Audrey and Jet. So if I roll a success, all of us can gain 2 dice per success and can be distributed to us for the trouble.
Ooh.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So I basically just look towards Jet and Audrey and I'm like, okay, these dinosaurs are messing with all our lives at this moment, and
Yes.
we really need to put a stop to this. And if only this crazy lady can, we need to go get her ass back here, as so she can fix her own goddamn problem. Are you guys
Yeah.
in with me?
Jet kind of like pauses for a little bit, but she kind of weakly nods.
I mean,
Okay, let me first roll, then react.
Okay.
Ooh.
3 successes. So
Amazing. So
that's 6 dice, right?
that's 6 dice, yes.
What did that do?
So
go ahead.
I can give you guys like any number of extra die for any of your rolls during the trouble scene that is going to come up.
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically she has 66 dice at her disposal to distribute however she wants whenever a trouble happens. So if
Cool.
she can give 2 dice to Audrey, 3 dice to Jet, and keep 2 dice for herself, just to have some extra dice if you guys fail, or if you fail your luck check and stuff like that. Yeah.
Can
That
I
is how
do
it
it
works.
after failure, or do I need to
Yes, you
call it
can.
up front?
You
Okay.
can. It's fine.
Hmm.
Okay, so as you do, all of you feel a bit inspired. You feel a bit warm.
Ooh.
Isaac is kind of reassured, and he says, "I have a good feeling about this. You kids are very brave, and you would have done Boulder City and everyone here a huge favor if you do this for us. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can join you in there, but I do have to remember that while I go in there, the machine is exposed. So we'll see what happens once we get to the barn itself."
Jet nods and she takes a really long, deep breath, loud, like exhale. Then she goes, "Okay, all right, head in the game. We can do this."
All right. And as you all feel a bit inspired, you feel like, oh yes, you can do this. You have the power of inspiration. You have the strength to do this. You're feeling pretty good about this. You have a lot of inspiration from Mary Lee. You've survived a lot today, and you feel like you can do this. You'll find Diane. You'll get her ass back here, and you'll make her stop that time portal. And as all this confidence builds up, you realize that all the birds and the night creatures have stopped making noises outside.
Ooh.
And you look down at the glass of water that you left on the table, and you hear a thud, like boom, boom,
Oh.
and the glass of water, it ripples away towards its edges. The water repels away towards the edges of the glass as the thuds increase in volume and increase in intensity. And that is where we'll leave today's session.
No!
God damn it, I knew as soon as you started describing night animals, I knew you were going to bring silence into this and make it scary.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. All right.
I thought
What
I was
a-
going back in time. This is not the twist I was expecting.
Oh Lord. Here they come. Dinosaurs.
Awesome. So that has been today's episode of Tales from the Loop. We are currently in our third mystery, episode 2 of our third mystery, Creatures from the Cretaceous. I've been your GM Void. I use him pronouns. You can find me on Blue Sky as Articulate Void and the same username on X as well. I usually am trying to get away from social media as much as possible. It's kind of very toxic. It's been toxic for a while now, so I'm just trying to get away from it as much as possible. But if you do follow me there, I'll be there to support you. I usually try to support as many artists and artist friends of mine as I can. So yeah, you can find me there. I'll let the others do their outros. Please go ahead.
We'll start alphabetically. Hi, I'm Amber, also known as analog_Amber. You can find me on Twitch and most places on the internet at analog_Amber and on Blue Sky as analog Amber, all one word. I am a variety streamer over on my channel, currently playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my husband, Iyanyo, and killing before we talk to some NPCs. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hi. I don't know why I feel now nervous when we're ending. I have been Chanelise. You can find me over on Blue Sky at Chanelise. And my Linktree link is there where you can find me elsewhere on the internet. I'm just a widow baby actual play performer. I'm just getting my fingers and toes wet. But I hope to do more stuff. So check out my Linktree and you'll be able to find all the different things that I do and where I'll be doing them. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Stonare. I basically active mostly on Instagram. I'm trying to get back to streaming on Twitch again, but I'm not regular yet. And yeah, that's about it. See you guys next time.
See you guys in 2 weeks. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Producer Steve here, stepping in as I put you to stream ending.